Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Farmers Bacon Trust Field here in Hope, Arkansas, home of the Bobcats. We have a big rivalry game tonight. I'm Ryan Holly. I'm here with Coach Rhodes. It is the Hope Bobcats going against the Prescott Curly Wolves. Big close town rivalry. You know, it's every year they play each other. It's been like that as long as I can remember. Hope has elected to receive this first half as Prescott deferred to the second. So we get to see our offense going against this Prescott defense in the opening quarter. Before we get started, I'd like to thank a couple of our sponsors. Let's just start off with Farmers Bank and Trust. Easy banking for busy living. Visit myfarmers.bank. That's about all I got for right now because we're about to get the kickoff. What are you expecting about this game right here, Coach?
Well, this is always the hard-fought game. The Curly Wolves and Bobcats. Bobcats coming off a loss last year, expecting something good to happen this year. So I'm expecting the Bobcats to be fired up and expecting a great game out of the Cats.
Yeah, especially after that showing of defense, especially that defensive showing against Ashdown last week. I'm looking for a big game for number 11 here, as he played a really good game last year against Xavier Fields. 9 tackles last game, 2 sacks, and 3 tackles for loss. So I'm looking for another big game from Xavier Fields. As Prescott gets ready to kick, they're going to pooch it at about the 20-yard line. Breaks a couple tackles, has wide open space, gets to the 40, the 45, and finally brought down at the Prescott Curly Wolves 49.
Yeah, that was Braylon Smith on the return. I tell you what, he slipped and made a good move to get past a couple of tackles to get around the 45, Prescott's 45, so good return.
And I think they're going to mark him at the 50-yard line. They're going to mark him at the Hope 49. I believe he got way farther than that.
No doubt.
So they're going to end up just marking him at the 50. I don't even think they saw it. But
hey, nevertheless, it's a great return, a great start for the Bobcats offense.
Yes, sir. We got, looks like J.J. Gully with Trey Hoagland in the backfield.
It's receiver.
And there's a fumble on the play in the backfield as we look like we were doing a little reverse right there.
Yeah, in the backfield for the Bobcats, it is Trey Hoagland along with J.J. Gully. And on the outside, we have number 4, Devontae Jones on the right side along with number 1, Noah Cheatham. We got a doubles on each side.
Second and 12. It's going to be a quick pass play. Good movement by Hoagland. Just got to get rid of the ball. Makes a turn. That's a flag. Thank you. It took him 8 years to find the flag in his pocket. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty for the Bobcats. Automatic first down. It's going to be a horse collar tackle against the Curly Wolves.
Sure, it's a good block by J.J. Gully on the backside to keep Trey back.
Yeah.
He picked up that outside linebacker.
Hoagland does a good job. I mean, speed's going to come with age.
Oh, yes.
But if he gets a little bit faster, there ain't no telling. He escapes the pocket really good, reads pressure, keeps his eyes downfield, and he's just a sophomore. So time will tell with this young quarterback. It's going to be at the Curly Wolf 36 after that 15-yard penalty. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats.
Okay, the Bobcats line up in trips right. With
that's Jaden Brown, Noah Cheatham,
and Devontae Jones.
How far that cornerback's playing, Coach? Mm-hmm. That's 10 yards.
And that's a one-on-one.
And that's a big guy out there. I'm tossing that all day.
Oh, yeah.
Just hut, boom, break it. Just get him to break a tackle.
One-on-one, the ball carrier got the advantage. But that was the first down after the penalty. What's this?
Wait on the officials to set the ball. They were having a conversation, maybe talking to the kids about being safe with them horse collars.
I think they're trying to tone the temperature down early in the ball game. We're talking to both of the players.
Big rivalry game here.
Well, in the backfield again, it is Trey Hoagland and J.J. Gully for the Bobcats.
Possibly a run play here on first down early. Yep, there goes J.J. Gets stuffed at the line right there. Maybe a gain of 1. A lot of trash talking.
We didn't don't have a lineup for the Prescott Killers. That number 9 punting linebacker made a very, very aggressive tackle there.
Yeah, he did.
For the Bobcats to come out in doubles.
Now they're playing a little press. Could be sending a little blitz right here. Yep. Good pickup by JJ. Good rollout. Just got to get rid of the ball. Got it right there. You're out of the pocket. Just toss it out of bounds. You cannot eat those sacks, especially on second down.
That was a good defensive call. He brought both the linebackers from the outside. There was no one to pick up the backside.
Yep.
That caused Trey to be flushed out to the left side of the pocket.
That's gonna come with knowledge about the game too. You know, getting older, he just got to let that ball fly out of bounds. You cannot take that big of a loss, especially with the momentum you got off the kickoff and a big 15-yard penalty. You gotta keep that momentum. So
on the line for the Bobcats, we have number 79, Warren Aurora, and 66, Jaquel Muldrew.
Good defensive breakup. He had Braylon Smith wide open at about the 14-yard line. Just couldn't quite get the ball there in time.
Oh, man, he was open, wasn't he?
So that brings up 4th and about 16.
And on the left side of the line, on the right side of the line for the Bobcats, you got, at center, you got Ben Stood and Hunter Godwin at the guard spot and Xavier Key at the right tackle.
Had Gomer come in on that last play at running back for JJ. It's going to be a little prevent defense right here. 2 high safeties. Cornerbacks playing off the ball. Got Jaden Brown wide open. Someone's wide open. No. 2 flags. 2 flags on the play. I'm going to have to stand up for this one.
Yeah. I tell you what, there was some contact on that receiver. He might have caught that ball, but he hadn't hit him. I think the receiver was number 1, Noah Cheatham.
See what they call. I believe, yeah, they called PI.
It's pass interference all the way.
So it's still 4th down. It's going to be about 4th and 3. Well, they're going to call it 4th and 2. Well, they keep moving that line, Judge. They've been doing that these last 3 weeks. Yeah. So it's 4th and 1.
4th and 1.
After that pass interference call. Brings up Gomer's still in the ball game. They're going to send some pressure right here. I can see it already. There it is. Good job by Hoagland keeping that ball. Got to get to that sideline, and he got it the first down. That's what we were talking about these last 2 weeks. Make the right read.
Make the right read. I tell you what, if he could have planted and cut inside, there was nobody there.
Nobody.
One guy chasing him out of bounds, and that was it.
But that's going to be enough for a first down for the Bobcats. We'd also like to thank Ivan Smith Furniture, saving you more on the look you want. Also, Lance & Associates Real Estate, your hometown realtor, people you know, people you trust. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats at the 24-yard line, the Curly Wolves 24-yard line. Impressive drive so far. Little quick bubble screen right there to Jaden Brown. Breaks 1 tackle, has a sideline, decides to cut up. That's fine. Gets to the 17-yard line.
That's good for about 6 yards. Good bubble. Again, a good block by the receiver. Didn't get a number.
It's going to be Devontae Jones with the block.
Jones, great block.
He's a good ball player. I work with one of his cousins.
Okay. All right, the Bobcats come out, trips to the left. Jones, the lone receiver, to the right. Has to give the
Gomer with a good cut. It's going to be plenty enough for a first down and a couple more.
A good strong run by Gomer.
Yeah, Gomer doesn't go down very easily. We always talk about his height, but he is a wrecking ball. He's just solid muscle.
Yes, he is. He's a clunk of muscles and a good running back.
A good kid as well. I talk to him almost every time I'm on the field. Just nice as can be, but he loves football. So he comes and takes a break, and they're not going to give him the first down.
Oh, my.
That's crazy. It's going to be third. They're going to call it 3rd and 1. J.J. Gully checking in at running back. Nobody guarding the slot receiver. Got a safety high about 15 yards. It's going to be a handoff up the middle by J.J., and he's going to get the first down. I promise you that.
He's got it this time for sure.
It's going to be a gain of 2. Brings up first.
I tell you what, our offensive line is getting a pretty good punch.
Yeah,
right
they're
now.
playing with some intensity right now, and that's something we haven't seen these last 2 weeks. A botch snap, and I believe there's going to be a false start. Yep. So it's 1st and 15 from the 19.
But that's the first penalty against the Bobcats tonight.
Yeah.
On a long drive, a pretty good drive. We started about the 50. We're down inside the 20. It's a pretty good drive for the Bobcats.
What I like, Coach, is there's only 7 minutes and 40 seconds left. So this is a really good drive.
Yeah.
Run that clock out, keep the offense off the field for the Curly Wolves because we know how talented they are. He's going to have a slant route, just cannot hold on to the football, and a big hit by a linebacker for the Curly Wolves. That's Deontay Williams on the intended reception.
Yeah, Deontay Williams, I think he might have just took his eye off that ball for a second.
Yeah, he's seen that linebacker coming. Thing about that slant route, you know you're going to get hit, so just catch it and hit the dirt. Catch it, hit the dirt. That's what you do.
I always thought the other receiver, you're going to get hit whether you catch it or not. Yep. So you might as well catch it.
Might as well catch the ball, especially a big guy like him. He's the biggest guy we got at the receiving position. Brings up 2nd and 15.
Back out.
Another slant to Jaden Brown. That's going to be a touchdown for the Bobcats. A great read by Hoagland. He had a couple people open. I know I heard you say the back swing. Gomer was wide open, could have got a touchdown. But that was a great job by sitting in the pocket, waiting for that receiver to get open, and another touchdown for Jaden Brown. That makes 4 in the last 2 weeks. What a player. What a good read by Hoagland. And Hoagland said, no, Courtney, you can stay on the sideline. I'm going to hold this one for the kicker.
He did a great job of reading that defense and waited for the right time on the slant to get the ball to him. It just outstanding play by Hoagland.
That's the drives we need.
Yes.
That's the drives we need. Touchdowns are great. We were in field goal range regardless. And no mistakes by our offensive line.
And on the kick for the Bobcats is number 17.
Hernandez?
Yes. Jonathan Hernandez, and he's up and he's good.
PAT is good. That brings the score to 7 for your Hope Bobcats and 0 for the Curly Wolves as we get ready to kick this off and see what this Curly Wolves offense has. But I'm more excited to see what our defense has in store after that great lockdown game in Ashdown last week. That touchdown was brought to you by Texarkana Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, the Hope Branch, your local physical therapy business striving to be as flexible and accommodating as possible to meet patients' needs. Also, UAHT. Hope Bobcats can attend UAHT for free their first year with the Hempstead Guaranteed Scholarship. As Hernandez gets ready to kick this off to the Curly Wolves. What an exciting
2, 3, 4,
first drive.
5, 10, 11. Yeah, it was a good drive. I mean, we had one penalty. That's a plus for the Bobcats after last week with a lot of false starts. And was able to execute what we was trying to do. So that's just excellent football from the Bobcats.
That's right. Let's see if what Hernandez decides to do. He's going to do a little sky kick to the left hash on the 20-yard line. And the Curly Wolves take it up the middle. Got a couple good blocks, a big tackle right there. Let's see if I can't get a number. That's Xavier Fields, Coach.
Fields got a nose for the football. He's shown this year that come to play.
And I got a good interview with him last week. Just the energy he brings, even after the game, is exciting.
We're waiting to call from Coach Bobby Clark. And Clark do a good job with his defense. Like gonna play a little power football.
Hand off to running back for Prescott. Breaks a tackle, gets about 5 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Good job by Braylon Smith.
Smith's coming up from that safety spot.
And also, I think that's number 9 again, Coach. That's Haywood, correct? Or Johnson. Johnson, that's Johnson.
With 9 is Sam Johnson, yes.
Good job by Sam Johnson. Played a great game last week. Talked to him as well. Another handoff up the middle. It's going to be enough for a first down as he stretches. It's going to be a gain of 6. Brings up 1st and 10 on the Bobcat 48, I believe they're going to mark it.
I see the Curly Woods pounding right now, Coach. They're really driving the feet and making things happen. We got to make a pile and control the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the thing about Prescott, you can't focus the run too much because they'll hit that play action, go over the top. We got one-on-one right here with Devontae Jones. They're going to hand it right up the middle. Great job by Bello. And here comes the rest of the Bobcats. It's going to be a loss of yardage on the play.
That's great defense. Bello made the initial tackle, but the host of Bobcats coming in to clean up, and that's what I like to see.
That's right. It's a great job. It's going to be a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and 11. There's a flag.
Oh, man.
So they're going to call a face mask.
Well, it wasn't the big one. I didn't see a face mask.
I didn't either. There was too many people around.
There was a lot of big pile.
So it's going to be first and 6 for the Curly Wolves. Another outside zone right there. He has nowhere to go. Finds a little hole. It's going to be a gain of 1.
I tell you what, the Bobcats are game tackling. If you can do that, man, good things are going to happen.
And I'm just watching Braylon Smith. You know, he plays really good offensively, but I like watching him on defense from the safety position. He's doing a great job of not letting anybody behind him and spying on the run. And when he sees the hole to go in there and make the tackle, he gets in there. That time he wasn't in on the tackle, but he was right there if he ever broke free. 2nd and 6 after no gain. A flag on the play. It's going to be an offensive false start. Loss of 5. It's going to bring 2nd and 11 now.
Yeah, the center, he moved that football.
It's a great job by the Hope defensive line.
Yeah, the Curly was just trying to pound the football tonight.
Yeah, here comes an empty set.
Oh, got doubles.
It's a tight doubles. That's going to be a good catch right there.
That's a good pass and good throw. For high school, that's just...
It's good coverage. I mean, I didn't see a single hole. It was just a great ball. Found the perfect pocket for the receiver just to stick his hands up and catch it. I mean,
he was covered well.
That was good everything. That's good football. So it brings up 1st and 10 from the Bobcat 29. It's going to be a timeout for the Bobcats as the Curly Wolves get a big gain like they do, and they want to hurry up offense. And with this timeout, I'll read a couple more of our sponsors tonight. I want to thank Heather Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation, providing your loved ones with the care they deserve. Also, the First National Bank of Tom Bean, hometown banking with people you know. And Farmers Bank and Trust, easy banking for busy living. Visit myfarmers.bank.
Yeah, I just want to take a little time to call out the Bobcats defense. And on the defensive line, we have number 11, Xavier Fields, and at the nose guard, number 52, Brendan Messer, along with Demarian Turntime, the defensive end. In the linebacker spot, we got Joel Bettle, number 57, Caden Hayward, 44. J.J. Gully, number 2. Xavier, and number 2, Jaden Brown on the outside. In the secondary, we had Noah Cheatham, Devontae Jones, Kelson White, and Braylon Smith.
1st and 10 from the Bobcat 29 for the Curly Wolves. It's going to be another outside handoff. It's going to be good for about 4. Brings up 2nd and 6.
I think the Curly Wolves have made up their mind they're going to get their 4 yards, 3 yards in a cloud of dust and be satisfied.
So they're going to call that a gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. I got to stop looking at these line judges, man. I'm trusting them, but they're letting me down. 2nd and 7. The same play. The same play for 3 more yards.
And on the tackle for the Bobcats is going to be number 44. That is Caden Hayward.
Bello as well in on the tackle. 4 minutes and 5 seconds left to go. Here in the opening quarter, score is still 7 for the Bobcats, 0 for the Curly Wolves. They're just running the same play, Coach. Good cutback by number 1 for the Curly Wolves. There is a flag on the play.
I don't know
what they call Mike.
The ball carrying 3 Bobcats there. It's not good for the Bobcats. Don't look good. Face mask, Bobcats.
Another face mask. So automatic first down right there. It's going to be inside the Bobcat 15, right at the 14-yard line. And once again, they let me down, Coach. It's going to be inside the 10-yard line at the 9. So 1st and goal.
You better watch where the ball. Let Ed take a guess at it, huh?
No. 1st and goal for the Curly Wolves. Same play. Good spin move, and let's see.
He's in. He's close.
Stopped right at the goal line. I think it's going to be inches. 2nd and goal, and that clock keeps ticking.
So,
and they're just going to run that same play.
He's in for the touchdown.
Nothing to be too mad about right there except for the penalties. Get these face masks on.
Right.
You know, get that one big pass. It's always one big pass play that we intend to give up, but that was good defense on that pass play. So nothing you can really get onto your defense right here about other than the face mask penalties. We get that cleaned up. It's going to be a heck of a ball game we got here in front of us.
Yeah. And I believe our defensive linemen could grab grass and make a powder at the line of scrimmage. They're allowing the Curly Wolves to get too big of a push.
Yeah.
And it's blocked.
And that field goal will be blocked by the Bobcats. So that field goal is no good.
Yes, sir.
Brings the score to 7 for your Hope Bobcats and 6 for the Curly Wolves. The Bobcats came to play tonight, and let's see how this offense responds after giving up that touchdown on defense. We got to keep this momentum up.
Yes, we do.
With the stoppage in play while they set up the field goal, or excuse me, the kickoff. I'd like to thank Ivan Smith Furniture, saving you more on the look you want. Lance and Associates Real Estate, your hometown realtor, people you know, people you trust. I think Coach Turner is going to keep this game plan going. Let's run the football and then toss a few quick passes.
Yes.
Which is a beautiful game.
Mm-hmm. Well, back deep for the Bobcats is number 1, Noah Cheatham, number 24.
Gomer.
Yes, Gomer.
And then Braylon Smith, I believe.
Smith, number 6.
I highly doubt they're going to kick it to Cheatham. I highly doubt anybody kicks it to Cheatham this season. I can see Parkview doing it, but other than that, they're going to try to keep it away from him.
Well, the Curly was set to kick the ball.
And it looks like they might kick it deep, though. I'm not even going to lie to you, the way the kicker's set up. And they kick it right to Braylon Smith.
Kick the ball!
He's just going to let it go out of bounds.
I tell you what, he need to chase that ball. That ball could have stayed on the field.
At least stay close to it, you know.
Yeah. I guess he got a better view than we do, though.
Yeah, you never know about that bounce.
Yeah. So the Bobcats have started their own own 35. Going to come out with a tight trips right. Again with Gomer and Hoagland in the backfield.
It's going to be an outside handoff to Gomer. Has good blocking on the outside. Needs to turn up a little bit sooner, Coach.
And he may be good for one.
They better not call that on Gomer.
I don't know.
That dude would not let go of him. They're going to call it on the defense.
Yeah, something caused Gomer to read.
Yeah, you can't just call it on a kid that shoves somebody.
Right.
It's you got to take into account that they're probably just going to pick up the flag and give a warning. Yep, that's exactly what they're doing.
Oh.
Unsportsmanlike against the defense.
But Gomer did not initiate that.
No.
So that guy, he hit Gomer, and Gomer retaliated. But
well, he's been jawing all night,
yeah.
And Gomer's not the one to react like that normally, so it must have been something pretty serious. So it's going to be offset penalties.
Got to be real careful with Gomer. That's the next one. It's an ejection for whoever it might be.
I think that was number 13, the middle linebacker for the Curly Wolves, and then, of course, Gomer as well. So J.J. Gully checks in, just give Gomer a little breather at running back. Brings up 2nd and 8 after that 2-yard gain.
Bobcats in a doubles formation. Hogan's back to pass.
Not a really good pass, but good job by coming back by Braylon Smith and breaking that up. That's the first bad ball I've seen him throw.
This year.
Yeah.
I agree. That ball kind of floated.
Yeah. Might not have, really no excuses as a quarterback. But he might not have had the laces.
Yeah, he could have slipped.
You got to. We used to learn to throw with snapping with different feels on the ball. That way there's no excuses in the game. You're not going to get a perfect snap every time.
Right.
Brings up 3rd and 8 for the Bobcats. See what we decide to do here. It's going to be a little quick pass. And just another penalty.
That's going to be a face mask.
So that's going to give us another chance at 3rd down.
I believe it's a face mask. Defensive face mask.
Personal foul, face mask.
Mm-hmm. I tell you what, we had 2 big penalties that really helped us out so far tonight. Whereas last week we didn't get at all.
No, we didn't. And there was a lot of penalties thrown last game.
Yes, it was.
Just not for us. So it's going to be automatic 1st down. So brings up 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. Cheatham in motion.
Gully.
Hand up to Gully, right up the middle, and he drops the
football. I think the Bobcats got back on it.
Let's see what we got.
Gully got back on his own ball.
Oh, man, JJ.
Yeah, he just running real hard and not thinking about the football. Got to think about the football first.
Double that sucker when you're getting up the middle like that, man. There is a flag on the play for something. I'm not quite sure. That's a big gain, though, by Gully. Gain of 8.
Yeah, it was a good run. He just dropped the football.
Well, I say a gain of 8. Probably more like a gain of 4, a fumble of 8, or a fumble of 4. It's going to be a sideline warning against probably one of the coaches. It's going to be 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line, the Curly Wolves 44.
Yeah, we got 2:33 to go in this quarter.
And the Bobcats are looking good on this drive.
Yes, we're looking real good. The Bobcats there come out with trips to the left, putting the Jones as long receiver to the right.
I'm impressed with his officiating crew here tonight. You know, they're in a hurry. You know, they're setting the ball. Let's play some football, and I like that. Quick screen out there to Jaden Brown. Another flag on the play. Jaden Brown's going to get outside. Break it. Gets to the 25-yard line before he goes out. And another flag on the play. Multiple flags on the play. Let's see what we got here.
That second flag got to be mouthing or something because that was nothing going on.
Yeah, and it was nothing but curly wolves over there, so I assume that second flag was against Prescott. This first flag, however, might be holding. So we'll see. The lines haven't moved.
They're discussing it.
There was 3 flags, Coach.
Was it 3?
Yeah.
Well, let's cipher this out and see what's really going on.
All right, let's see. Legal block in the back against Prescott. Sideline warning against Prescott. And one more. Personal foul against Prescott.
And everything offsets.
All right, so that game will continue.
That's 2 warnings.
Yep.
On the sideline with Prescott.
So one more.
And they have to stay behind the white.
Yep. You got to think of player safety when it comes to sideline penalties, because like if you're standing there, you're not paying attention, and a player can hit knees or something, and I mean that could be an ACL, MCL injury. You know what I mean? You never know. You got to be careful with that one. I'm shocked that the lines haven't moved yet. The ball's set, and the lines haven't moved.
You mean the chain?
Yeah, the chains.
I don't know what to hold up. They got to get it all figured out first, though.
If you offset the penalties, the ball is marked, and it's right there on the field, marked. That means the penalties are offset. That means basically there's no penalties. So the game continues.
Well, the chain needs to move now, don't it?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. The official set the ball at the 26-yard line, so the chains should be at the 26-yard line, first down. Tell you what, Jaden Brown is having a great season so far.
So far, he's really having a great year.
And they're bringing him back.
They're going to mark something against the Bobcats.
Coach Turner is not very happy right now.
And they replayed it down and go back to the original line of scrimmage. That's what it looked like.
Yeah, Coach Turner's not very happy right now. I mean, he's out there almost to midfield.
Yeah.
He just wants a better explanation of what's going on. That was confusing even to myself.
Yeah, I hadn't figured it out yet. I think it's taking the ball back to the original line of scrimmage and replayed it down.
Yeah.
So after all said and done, we're going to play second down again.
And that was a big gain.
Big gain.
All right. So whistle's blown, ball set. Score is still 7 for your Hope Bobcats on a big drive, 6 for the Curly Wolves. 2 minutes and 23 seconds left to go here in the opening quarter of play. It's going to be a double set. Gomer in the backfield with Trey Hoagland. Jaden Brown in motion. Another flag on the play.
I think it's a timeout. Oh, false start on the Bobcats.
Brings up 2nd and 7 from the Curly Wolves 49.
The Bobcats will be in a trip formation with the long receiver, Braylon Smith, to the left. I think that was a middle screen set up for the tailback.
Yeah, we're lucky we didn't get called for a legal man down the field.
Yeah, 62 was downfield. I think that was 62.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Great trips right. Long receiver, Braylon Smith to the left. In the backfield is Gully along with Hoagland. And Hoagland got the outside.
And he's got plenty of room to
Plenty
run.
of room.
Gets the first down, decides to go out of bounds. Great job by Hoagland. Gets it all the way to the 38-yard line. Well enough for a first down.
That's a good job of Trey realizing he's seen green grass and just took off running.
Good job by J.J. Gully to make that happen. Big time block on the blind side right there. Two minutes and 11 seconds left to go.
Now, Trey got pretty good speed.
Yeah, he looks a lot more, a lot quicker this game. Got to get that ball. That's a fumble.
He's down.
Wow.
I think that was Jalen Brown.
It's a big loss.
On the bubble. And that's a loss of about 12.
You run a play like that, you have to catch the ball. Because if you don't, that's a big loss. I mean, that's a loss of, that's 20 yards.
Is it 20? Yes, 20. Exactly. All right, doubles for the Bobcats with Gully in the backfield. Hoagland with the football.
Decides to step up and run. Running. Gets about 10 right there. That's a terrible spot.
It is. It sure is.
That's a terrible spot.
But Hoagland picks up to about, what, 7 or 10? About 10.
They just took about 2 yards off that gain.
Yeah. Doubles for the Bobcats.
3rd and 17.
Hoagland's back to pass.
Just
and he just missed his receiver there.
That was.
It'll bring up 4th down with 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Bobcats leading 7-6 over those Prescott Curly Wolves.
Yeah, it looks like Hoagland had plenty of time. He rushed himself.
He rushed it.
He rushed himself. He just threw the ball at the mesh point instead of a receiver. Good punt.
Great punt.
And that's a beautiful punt inside the 5 at the 4. Wow.
Great punt. Great punt out of Hoagland.
Coach Turner coaching him up on that last pass. Tell him to keep that elbow tucked. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the Curly Wolf 4-yard line for the Curly Wolves with 23 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Now for the defense, for the Bobcats being led by Gerald Bello and J.J. Gully. And the Curly Wolves will go into that power set with one long receiver to the left. Excuse me, to the right.
Yeah, that's a timeout taken by Coach Turner.
I think they tried the hide out then. Putting that receiver way to the right side of the field or that side of the field. But we picked it up.
With this stoppage in play, I'd like to read off a couple of our sponsors for tonight's game. We got Texarkana Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, the Hope Branch, your local physical therapy business, striving to be as flexible and accommodating as possible to meet patients' needs. Also, UAHT. Hope Bobcats can attend UAHT for free their first year with the Hempstead Guaranteed Scholarship. And Heather Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation, providing your loved ones with the care they deserve. So 1st and 10 for the Curly Wolves from their own 4-yard line. This is going to be a big stand on defense for the Bobcats. They got doubles out there and only one cornerback. There goes Jaden.
There go to second.
So they're just trying to draw more players to the side. They're going to run this power right here, this outside power.
It's coming to this side, I believe, too. Nope.
There it is. There's the outside. Got to hit him. Got to stop him. It's going to be good for about a gain of 3, I believe they're going to give him. They're going to give him 4. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, but I tell you what, it's hard to get a number and a tackler in this situation with so many bodies in that one area.
And that's going to be it for the first quarter. The score is 7 for your Hope Bobcats and 6 for the Curly Wolves.
Okay, we're back for the second quarter of the Bobcat Curly Wolf ball game. Prescott will have it taking the ball the second down on their own 8-yard line. Bring up a second and about 6. And the Curly Wolf has been pounding the ball, getting 3 yards at a time and keeping the chains moving. The Bobcat defense has got to step up. That's a direct snap to the quarterback, and he's going to be good for about 14. I mean, he gets a direct snap to the quarterback, and the backs in the backfield let block for him, and was able to get open up a hole and picked up about 8 yards to bring up a good for a first down. And they're hurrying up, and they're going to the second snap already. And there's a fumble, and it's picked up by the Bobcats. It's going in for the touchdown. That's Joel Bello on the fumble recovery, and it's good for a touchdown. That's just to break the Bobcats needed to get this thing at a 2-score. And Bellows celebrating. Well, the Bobcats will go out for the conversion, the field goal. It's up, and it's good. Hit the crossbar and went through. It's good. So the Bobcats do get that 2-score. I sure it's a good feeling to see the Bobcats on top. Well, that touchdown would be going out to one of our sponsors, with Heather Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation, providing your loved one with the care that they deserve. Also, First National Bank of Tom Beans, hometown banking with people you know. So the Bobcats will line up for the kickoff with Jonathan Hernandez doing the kicking. And it's a kick. The kick will receive by number 23 for the Curlywoods, but he stepped out of bounds to 22, where they'll get first down. So the Bobcat defense will be coming back onto the field and seem to be excited about what just happened. I tell you, Bello's been doing a good job of leading this defense and making good things happen, just like picking up the fumble going in for a touchdown. Okay. So the Bobcats come out in the 3 front. And then there he is, Xavier Fields on the sack for the Bobcats. And he's fired up.
All right, what'd I miss?
But the Bobcats are playing pretty good defense. You missed the kickoff. But he stepped out of bounds, but I think that was maybe the first or second play.
Second and long for the Curly Wolves. Has a guy downfield open.
Oh!
Overthrows him.
Overthrowing. We got to be careful about those guys getting behind us. I think that was Braylon Smith on the coverage.
Yeah. He knew it too, Coach. I seen his head went straight down after that ball was incomplete.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, they started running that ball. Every play they ran. If you're not expecting, you can get behind you.
Yep. Always got to be ready in the secondary.
Yes.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and 16? 3rd and 16.
Yeah, 3rd and about 15.
Be a little inside slant route.
Oh.
Going to be really close to a first
really
down.
Really close. I think they're going to give it to him.
And they're going to give it to him.
It's a slant route. Tell you what, they do pretty good on that slant route. We got to get our linebackers to get their heads on the swivel if we're not sending them. Bobcats got 12 on the field. All right, come Braylon Smith. He's coming off.
It's going to be a little outside zone right there. Gets stopped behind the line. Breaks one tackle. Is going to be good for about a gain of 4. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6. So another good gain of about 4, which brings up 3rd and 1. Excuse me, gain of 5, brings up 3rd and 1.
On the front line for the Bobcats, you got Jukel Muldrew along with Braden.
Another handoff up the middle, breaks a tackle. It's going to be close, but he's going to get it. It's going to be a gain of 3, first down.
And like Braden Massacre's down for the Bobcats right around midfield. He's slow to get up, but he is up on his feet.
First and 10 for the Curly Wolves at the Curly Wolf 45. It'll be an outside run. Number 1 breaks a tackle, and he's got some speed. Cheatham is there, makes a good move, but Cheatham will drag him down all the way down to the 13-yard line.
Oh, that's a good run and good blocking out of the Curly Wolves. Cheatham took the bite, but he did run him down and get him at about the 13, 12. 9:21 in the second quarter. Prescott is threatening.
That's going to be a false start on the left guard. So that brings them back 5 yards, brings up 1st and 15. First and 15 from the Bobcats 17-yard line after that big play by the Curly Wolves. Receiver in motion is going to be a jet sweep right there. Good containment by Sam Johnson.
Man, he just almost refused to go down.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Sam did a good job of containing it, got outside. The help wasn't there.
Yeah, you got to be help, right? Especially on a jet sweep. Got to have some type of help. But he did good containing the outside, made initial contact. He broke free of him and then ended up making a tackle. After a gain of 3, I believe. It's going to be 2nd and 12. Great job by our defensive front right there. That's number 76 on the tackle for the Bobcats.
That's Orlando Key. Jay-Zon Thornton.
It's a great job right there on that front line.
Yeah, Jay-Z on the tackle. It's good to see Jay-Z on the field.
That's a long way from Brooklyn. So it brings up 3rd and 11. Good coverage. That's going to be an interception. There is a flag on the play. That's Braylon Smith.
Braylon Smith.
And he's going to return it all the way
back. Good job of Braylon Smith.
Returns that all the way to the Curly Wolves 41. There's 2 flags in the secondary. No way they call this pass interference. There's no possible way they're going to call this pass interference.
Oh, just maybe. Well, I like they're going back, but God Almighty.
That didn't.
That
holding.
was,
They're going to call holding. That's all right, Braylon. Just don't touch the kid. Let him run freely and then just make a play. And what do they expect?
I tell you what, I saw him break on the ball. Can't say that he didn't, but I didn't see a holding.
I didn't see enough to call it holding. You can do a little, you just can't extend an arm as a defensive back. You can, right in here is where you can do it, just a little bit. And if you extend your arm is when they're going to call you. I didn't see no extension. It was all up close and personal. That should not have been a holding. So that's going to bring up third and about
to the
5.
The curve was go to the spread set.
It's going to be another jet sweep.
Jet sweep. And
good job
play
by Cheatham.
Cheatham, yes, sir. Got off his block and forced him out of bounds. And there's the flag.
I tell you what, they are.
I think it's going to be a Bobcat flag.
They are chirping.
Look like Fields is kind of upset. Is that Fields?
Yep.
You got to keep your composure. And he is still upset. Sometimes that's a good thing, but right here at this time and at this moment, that is not a good call for Fields. And they need to calm down.
So it's still 4th down.
4th and 1.
And he's going to slip his way into the end zone for a touchdown for Prescott. Now they got to go for 2. There's no point in kicking this field goal. It's not going to do you any good. So the offense stays.
So the penalty didn't hurt us that bad because he's half distance to distance to the goal, which only about maybe a yard or 2.
Yeah, but it took away arguably,
some momentum.
Our best defensive player out of the game this season so far. No one to throw to. He's going to toss it up in the back of the end zone, across his body, and just finds an open receiver.
I tell you what, that Glass to come up with some stuff.
Yep.
That was a double reverse pass for a 2-point conversion.
So that brings your score to evened up at 14-14 in the second quarter with 7 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Now we cannot let this kill our offensive momentum. They're going to score. We know who they are. We know they're one of the best teams in their division in the state. We know who Prescott is. We just got to keep playing Hope Bobcat football.
Well, we got 7 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the second quarter with the Bobcats an opportunity to receive the ball. And Fields is back on the field. And back deep for the Bobcats, we got Noah Cheatham along with Braylon Smith and Jalen Brown.
I think that's Gomer on the far side.
Is it Gomer?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're going to kick it deep up the middle for Cheatham. Oh, they're going to let Gomer take it.
We got Gomer with the football.
Gomer has a hole. Runs a hole. About 3 people at once over. I ain't seen that in a while.
That's a good return by Gomer, bringing it to about the 41.
Telling you, he is a wrecking ball when he gets a full head of steam going. He's just so compact and just a jack dude.
So into the ball game for the Bobcats will be number 12, and that is Kylan Brown. He'll be on the inside receiver, and also at quarterback they're bringing in Courtney.
1st and 10 from the Bobcat 41. It's going to be an RPO, wide open, and he just can't hold on to the football. That's intended for number 5. That's Johnson again, I believe.
Number 5, that's going to be Deontay Williams.
Oh, Williams.
That was a hit. Threw the ball into a crowd, but it did go into his hands or arms. He just didn't wrap it up.
That's twice on that same slant. Good ball by Courtney. Good read. Good route. Just gotta catch that ball. 2nd and 10.
Keep your head up, Dante. Keep playing.
Yep. And will be an inside handoff to Gomer. Has space on the outside. Decides to run, cut it up the middle. Gets about 7 yards. So it brings up 3rd and 3.
That's a good job of blocking by the Bobcat offensive line, because that was a hole for Gomer to go. I just don't think he saw the right place to run.
No, you've seen him run. He's been so used to bouncing it on the outside. You know, we've been playing pretty.
That was a seam.
Yep.
He ran right by it.
Our line's playing really good tonight, our offensive line. But the last couple weeks, it's been a little shaky. So Gomer done got used to bouncing it on the outside. And that time, you can see him round the corner like he has to keep going outside, but he cuts it up at the last second. Gets a good gain to 7.
That's a good game.
3rd and 3 on the play. Courtney fumbles
Ball's on the
snap,
floor.
Picks it up, but he's gonna hit the knee. He
was able to pick it up.
And that's going to bring out the punt team, as it will be 4th down and 6.
And Hoagland come in to punt for the Bobcats.
Had a really good punt the last time. They got 2 back deep. It's going to be a high punt. Not a lot of spin on it.
And it'll be down at the 22, 23-yard line by the Bobcats. So Prescott will take over with 5:21 to go in the 2nd quarter.
For this little stop at a break, I'd like to thank a couple of our sponsors, Farmers Bank and Trust, easy banking for busy living. Visit myfarmers.bank. Also, Ivan Smith Furniture, saving you more on the look you want. One more, why not, Coach? We got Lance and Associates Real Estate, your hometown realtor, people you know, people you trust. 1st and 10 for the Curly Wolves on the 23-yard line. The Curly Wolves 23. They come out in a trick set. It's going to be a screen.
All the way around.
And we're there, and there's going to be a holding call. They have two flags in the play, and I believe they're both holding. So that's coming back.
I've seen this formation before out of the Curly Wolves, and we're going to make some adjustments, some major adjustments. I think they're taking their tackles and spreading them out to on the line of scrimmage, but in the right receiver spot on each side. And it's giving, and if we don't match up, it could be trouble for us.
Braylon Smith did a good job right there of selling that holding call. Used his speed to get around that tackle, as you said, that was out there, and made him hold him just to keep him in front. So that will be a holding call against the Curly Wolves. Brings them back 10 yards. 1st and 20.
Yeah, we're going to have to match up 3-on-3. Well, it's a different formation.
That's a bunch.
Trips. And
it will be outside zone all the way on the outside. Great job right there by Bello.
Bello, I tell you, he's a motor runner.
Well, that's the thing about Bello. He's going to make the tackle for the loss and then help the kid up.
Yeah, well,
I know he's a good kid, but that's going to be kind of defeating for the runner right there. You're going to get tackled by a guy for a loss and then get picked up by the guy. That's kind of crazy.
I tell you what, Bello's first move is downhill, and he's going that way until he can find somebody to hit.
That's what you want as a linebacker. So it brings up 2nd and 17. They're going to give them a gain of 3, and that's going to be a big-time false start. So back them up 5 is going to be 2nd and 22. 4 minutes and 28 seconds left to go here in the opening half of football. The score is still tied up at 14-14.
They got trips to the left. We are going to be man up. That's what it looks like right now.
Oh,
we got one over the top. No inside linebacker. He's in the flats.
Sam Johnson off the blitz on the outside, rushes the quarterback. He has nowhere to go. Big tackle right there. Big play by Sam Johnson. Sam Johnson said, everybody's manned up. Ain't nobody over here but one. I'm going to rush the edge. That's exactly what you want. That's good heads up because you can tell he was there for the flats. But he decided to take off towards the quarterback.
And also, Hayward was out in his flats and was able to get in on that tackle.
It's a great job by Sam Johnson. I believe I'm saying his name right.
I think you're right, Coach. Number 9.
Stop holding. Stop holding.
He's going deep. Oh, and he's just over the fingertips.
I don't see a flag, but there should have been. You want to talk about a holding? That should have been a holding.
Yeah.
I'd rather have that holding than this holding down here.
And I think
so that's 4th and forever.
Glass is talking about it over here too. But the Bobcats will get the ball back here in the 4th quarter, late with 3:28 to go. The score is tied 14-14.
A great job by Devontae Jones. Whether it was holding or not, that's a good defense, and a great job coming over the top with the help.
And back deep for the Bobcats is Noah Cheatham.
Let's get good blocking right here. Give Noah a chance. That's going to be a low line drive kick with a nice bounce. Gives Noah the chance.
Got the football.
Takes off to the sideline.
He grabbed him, but I don't guess he hit him.
No, he just kind of
tried not to hit him.
He held him up, but he just ran into his own players and fell down. It's a good job by Cheatham to make sure that, stop the clock.
Good field position for the Bobcats.
That's right. Right at the Curly Wolf 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Bobcats at the Curly Wolves 30. 3 minutes and 18 seconds left to go. Plenty of time. Plenty of timeouts as well, I believe. Oh, yeah. Courtney's still in at quarterback. There is a whistle. Official timeout. I think it's a chin strap. Helmet malfunction. Number 27 checking in for Jaden Brown.
That'll be Randall McClure checking to the ball game. So we got trips trips left for the Bobcats with Gomer in the backfield.
It's going to be a handoff to Gomer, who has room, and I'm telling you, that is a flag on the play, and that will not be on Gomer. No way that's on Gomer. That dude came up from behind him and started chirping in his ear. There's no way they're going to call that on Gomer.
Did you get a number, Coach Ryan?
For the Curly Wolves, yeah. I did not. I believe it's going to be that number 6. Yep. I'm about to say there's no way they even throw a flag against Gomer right there. That is number 2. Number 2, Coach. Three minutes and 6 seconds left to go.
They're going to step off 15 for the Bobcats.
Yep. That's going to be inside the 15-yard line at the 13. So 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. We got to get this right here. Plenty of time.
Plenty of time. Time is not a factor. Do the Bobcats want it? That's the question right here. We got to get this one.
So with that first play, we decided to run the ball. It looks like it's going to be like a gain of 3. I'd also like to apologize for some technical difficulties with our cameras.
It took a little time getting there.
Yeah, bring him a little closer, or bring him in motion. Bring him in motion, say hut, then throw him the ball. Do something. See how it is now? That's exactly how it should be. Now he can zip it out there in a quick pass in a hurry. So brings up 3rd and 7. Courtney decides to try to loft the ball over to Gomer, but overshoots him. So brings up 4th and 7. And I believe we're going to kick this field goal as
I don't know his range. That's going to be Jonathan
Hernandez.
But it's not much more than an extra point.
He kicks it pretty good. It's just our line. You know, those last. There's the snap. Snap is good, and the kick is
off to the left.
Plenty of distance, but shanked it to the left. The field goal is no good.
So the Bobcat defense has to play with 1:42 here in the second quarter. Score tied 14-14.
I'm putting my best athletes in the secondary right here, right now. Because they are going to be throwing the ball. I guarantee you Glass has got a couple trick plays up his sleeve. We are playing straight prevent defense. But they do have 3 timeouts left, so they do have time to run the ball a couple times.
We got to play good, solid defense right here.
Yep. They brought that power set back out. 2 receivers, 1 power back, and a running back, and they're going to run the ball, knowing they have timeouts. But he will be stuffed at the line of scrimmage.
At the line of scrimmage. That's good defense. And on the bottom of the power, I'm going to believe that's going to be Bello again.
Yep, Bello and Sam. I haven't really talked to Sam Johnson yet, but I told him last week as I was interviewing Coach Turner and the players, he asked me, "Hey Ryan, when are you going to interview me, man?" I was like, "You keep playing like you did in Ashtown, you know, it'll be pretty soon." Played a great game in Ashtown. He's playing a good game here tonight. 2nd and 9 for the Curly Wolves.
Another timeout.
He's going to call that timeout with a minute left. With that timeout, I'd like to thank a couple of our sponsors here tonight. We got Texarkana Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, the Hope Branch, your local physical therapy business striving to be as flexible and accommodating as possible to meet patients' needs. We also want to give a big shout out to the band. The Hope Bobcat Band would like to give a big shout out to our amazing sponsors, Stephen and Julie Russell and Steve and Sue Atchley, for feeding our band students before the game tonight. Thanks to you, they're fueled up, fired up, and ready to bring the spirit. Thank you for supporting the Sound of Hope. Minute and 1 seconds left to go here in the opening half of football. The score is still all tied up at 14 between the Hope Bobcats and the Prescott Curly Wolves.
And this is a big stand for the Bobcats right here.
2nd and 9. You know, Glass is over there cooking something up. We all know that. I mean, you can expect a trick play or 2 in this drive just to try to get them a big gain. Nothing can get behind our safeties and our cornerbacks right here.
Well, the key to good defense is staying at home and doing your job. And we can take care of the tricks.
It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Xavier Fields with the first touch. That's going to be enough for a first down, but
what he probably did is call 2 plays at once. So they're probably going to run another play right now.
And this the Wildcat coach, or has their quarterback always been number 23?
Quarterback has been 23.
Okay. Another quarterback keeper, and Bello there to bring him down for a very short gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. Clock still ticking, under 40 seconds.
I tell you what, Braylon Messer took a good shot at one just now. Put him on his rear end.
2nd and 8. Clock is under 30 seconds at the 25 mark.
Okay, same formation out of Prescott there.
No safeties. They're about to. There goes the trick play. Sam Johnson. He has a guy deep, but he's going to overthrow him.
Oh!
He's going to overthrow
Got
him.
him. He got behind him again. We cannot allow them to get behind us.
That's Jaden Brown again. Sam Johnson didn't quite take the greatest angle, but he forced him to go on the run.
I think we was past the line of scrimmage on the pass as well.
Personal foul. Oh.
Intentional grounding.
Roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer. Well, I guess I've watched the ball. I didn't see it.
I was watching the ball as well, Coach.
I thought maybe he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw the ball.
Yeah, Sam did a good job right there of, reading the reverse, but just didn't take the right angle to make the play. So we'll be 1st and 10 for the Curly Wolves on the 48-yard line of the Bobcats.
With 10 seconds,
7 seconds left to go here in the opening half of football. Flag is on the play. Yep, ineligible receiver.
Yeah. Well, I think he was just trying to get out to the linebacker to drop deep. He was trying to get out to block the linebacker, and he would end up going down the field. But you cannot do that.
Nope. It's going to be a loss of a 10-yard loss.
That's good, good. So we can drop our backs a little deeper and just keep them out of the end zone. Yeah, he got these.
All right. 1st and 20 with 7 seconds left to go here in the opening half. It's going to be a little screen out there. And a great tackle on the outside by Devontae Jones.
There's zeros on the clock.
And that will be the last play of the opening half with the score all tied up. 14 for your Bobcats and 14 for the Curly Wolves. Nobody thought this was going to happen. And I'm not lying. Of course we are here to announce for our Bobcats, but this is also Prescott we're talking about. Great first half for the Bobcats. We will be back after this short halftime break. I'm Ryan Holly. I'm here with Coach Ricky Rhodes, and we will see you at the start of the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, Hope High School proudly presents The Sound of Hope. Band is under the direction of Mr. Christian Davis and under the field direction of drum major Sheldon Lopez and Brianna McLaughlin. The 2025 show, Penguin Wonderland, features musical works of Greg Goodwin, Fenton, and Earth, Wind, and Fire. Sit back and enjoy Penguin Wonderland. Interception. Special thank you to New Millennium for the design and construction of new slides and speaker cards. Thank you, New Millennium. Also, thank you to E-Threads, the Russells and the Ashleys for feeding the band today. Thank you.
They are people you know, friends, family, and neighbors. The faces of Hope Water and Light are those you see every day in your community, so customer service is an essential component of their mission. The glowing customer testimonials for Hope Water and Light's fiber optic high-speed internet grow by the day, and they are the only internet provider in the area
who has a customer care team stationed locally right here in your community. They are available for you to speak with face-to-face and one-on-one.
And this service is not just for residential homes. This internet is quickly becoming a trusted source for some of your favorite local businesses too, whether it's retail, the medical field, or even agriculture. Hope Water and Light has a variety of plans available to suit your needs, as well as customer service representatives and technicians who will be here to help long after registration and installation. To find out more, call 870-777-3000 or visit hope-wl.com. Hope Water and Light's fiber optic high-speed internet.
Fast, reliable, local.
Hope Water and Light is now also offering phone services for both residential and business customers. Visit hope-wl.com or call 777-3000 to learn more.
Starting a business and finding the perfect spot to showcase your brand can be a challenge. Being a long-term business owner and searching for a partnership in advertising can also be a daunting task. Now, imagine explaining your vision to a team of like-minded individuals who understand, care, and are passionate about your
Ball would be kicked to the Curly Wolves, who would do a reverse on the kickoff, and at speed on the outside.
There's a flag on the play. As he slips up at the Bobcat 30-yard line, there's a flag way back here on the Curly Wolves 37.
They're going to be bringing that back.
It will be a holding call, so that will be coming back. We'd like to thank a couple of our sponsors, UAHT. Hope Bobcats can attend UAHT for free their first year with a Hempstead Guaranteed Scholarship. Also, Heather Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation, providing your loved ones with the care they deserve. And the First National Bank of Tom Bean, hometown banking with people you know. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Curly Wolves at the Curly Wolf 27 after that holding call.
Yes, the Bobcats defense is back on the field with Joe Bello having a heck of a first half, along with Xavier Fields. And this is a big stay in the store at the third quarter.
Yeah, and on the offensive side as well as defensive side, Jaden Brown has been playing lights out on both sides of the ball. As a snap will be a run up the middle. Really nowhere to go, but this running back refuses to go down. He's going to get at least 3. And they're going to mark him for a gain of 4 as he's marked down at the 31. It's going to be 2nd and 6.
I'm really looking for Gully to open up and start playing.
And there's Bello again, making an initial point of contact. That's going to be for no gain. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Gully is not going downhill. He's catching blocks right now. I watched that particular play, and he's got to be a whole lot more aggressive and make decisions quicker.
Yeah, absolutely. 10 minutes and 55 seconds and counting left to go in the opening third quarter of the second half. 3rd and 6, big down right here, and it will be a handoff up the middle, and he has plenty of room. 2 blockers and a full steam as Jaden Brown tries to make the tackle along with Sam Jones. They bring him down all the way at the Bobcat 16. What a run.
And I tell you, that's a touchdown saving tackle by Jalen Brown.
It's going to be 1st and 10 from the Bobcat 17. So big play on 3rd down for the Curly Wolves.
I think Glass maybe said my line is better than your line because he's coming right at you.
Counter right there. Tripped up at the line, brought down for a short gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Messer on the tackle.
Messer, that's a name we hadn't called a whole lot tonight, but last week had a pretty good ball game.
Yeah, I've been watching him here lately. He's been getting double teamed every snap. Will be a quick pass play. Nowhere to go. And still completes the pass with great pressure by Xavier Fields.
Yeah, Fields came from the backside and just chased him down. He never gave up. That's just outstanding play for Fields.
Yeah, he's doing what he can. We know he has that high motor.
Yes, a lot of determination.
That will be 1st and goal for the Curly Wolves at the 6-yard line. They are in that power set, so here comes the outside zone. Met by Sam Jones and Messer. Sam Johnson.
Johnson. Yes, Sam Johnson, he's number 9. Yeah. So the onside linebacker got to fill the hole. Backside linebacker got to make the tackle.
That's right.
It's just not happening for us right now.
So that will be good for no gain as the Bobcats make a good stand right there. Brings up 3rd and goal. J.J. Gully on the tackle.
J.J. Gully. That's good.
Another run up the middle, and there goes that running back for another Curly Wolves touchdown.
Untouched. I tell you what, they marched right down the field. That's not good for opening drive.
Well, it's just we give up all these touchdowns from one play.
Yeah.
And it's not just one game. It's not just this game. It's every game. We're on 3rd down, 3rd and long. You know, we just give up one big play, and it goes 60-something yards, and then they just punch it in from there. And it looks like they're going to go for 2. And they will with the outside zone reverse. It's going to be a pass. No one to throw it to, and there will be a flag on the play. 2-point is good. Let's see what the flag is.
Who threw that ball? Because with the number 18 or 23?
I believe
16.
Yeah.
Is that 18?
That's 18.
18.
But that's the quarterback, so it was the receiver right there. I think it was number 10 on the reverse pass.
Tell you what, he made a good throw. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, I think it was that slot receiver right there, and that's going to be a false start.
I just started before the officials were ready.
Okay, there we go. Seen that slot receiver jump, so I didn't know what they were calling. So 2-point conversion.
Doubles.
And he has nobody really open. He's going to toss it up, and that will be no good. So the score comes to 14 for your Hope Bobcats and 20 for the Curly Wolves after that opening drive. 8 minutes, 19 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. I'd like to thank Farmers Bank and Trust, easy banking for busy living. Visit myfarmers.bank. Ivan Smith Furniture, saving you more on the look you want. And Lance & Associates Real Estate, your hometown realtor, people you know, people you trust. It's going to be Noah Cheatham back there with Braylon Smith and Gomer back deep for the Bobcats.
So the Bobcats will have opportunity to get on offense and get something going here.
Yeah, we need a big drive right here.
We need a big one. We got to answer.
It's been back and forth all game. Both teams made mistakes, especially on the offensive side. We've made a couple big ones on defense so far with that pass play in the 2nd quarter and then that big run we just gave up. Take those 2 away, you know, you never know. We could be up 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, easily. What they're waiting on?
Officials.
Oh, here we go. There's a lot of time between the extra point and the kickoff.
They will kick it deep. Miscommunication between Gomer and Cheatham. Gomer makes one miss, doesn't have nowhere to go, gets stopped at the 20.
Right, Noah's coming off limping. It's Cheatham. So into the game for Cheatham would come, it's Callan Brown, number 12.
Hoagland is in at quarterback with Gomer.
I think it's Gomer in the backfield. Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
There's the give.
And he will be stuffed at the line of scrimmage. So it brings up 2nd and 10 from the Bobcat 20.
We're going to give him 1 on the carry. So the Bobcats will come out with doubles right. Gomer and Hogan in the backfield.
Nowhere to go, but Hoagland says, I'm getting back to the line of scrimmage as he forces his way back to the line. Gonna lose maybe 1, brings up 3rd and 10.
Tell you what, this Prescott defensive line is playing with some aggression right now, and our offensive line is not holding up.
Yeah, it looks like we're playing a little slow after half.
Yeah, a little passive right now. Got to get the motors to going.
So 3rd and 10 for the Bobcats at their own 20. Gomer in the backfield with Hoagland. And a double set. It will be a drop back for a pass. Really nowhere to throw the ball. Has a guy wide open right there. And it was tipped.
That was number 5 that was there. That's going to be Deontay Williams.
That was a good ball. Just a great play by number 26 for the Curly Wolves. And Hoagland will stay out there to punt the ball. Very high
snap is over his head
and
and
it
out
will
of
be
the
in the
end
back
zone.
of the end zone. That will be a safety.
We got a flag on this side of the field. There is the flag. Or did he pick it up? No, it's still laying there.
It's going to be a false start, so the will be declined, and that will be a safety.
Man, when it rains, it pours.
Yeah. Cannot have that.
No. We're self-destructing. We're going to kick it or we're going to punt it?
It's got to be a punt. I don't think you can't tee it up.
Yeah, someone different is punting. It's not Hoagland.
That's number 19. I don't know why.
He's going to kick it off.
Yeah, you can tee it up. It's just it can't.
You
be
have a choice.
Yeah. I don't think it can be.
Pretty good kick.
And it will be received. Has a hole to run through. Has a couple blockers in front. Will be brought down. A couple Bobcats on the ground right now. I think Xavier Fields.
That's number 8. I believe it's going to be Kelston White. Yeah, on the tackle. And he took a pretty good shot himself, but he is up on his feet. He's going to stay in the ball game.
And it will be 1st and 10 for the Curly Wolves at the 38-yard line of the Bobcats. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go.
Now this is a test. Oh, I'm sorry.
Here in the third quarter.
And this will be a test for the Bobcats. This is a big right here.
And it will be a reverse. Has plenty of room out there. A couple blockers. And it will be enough for a first down. Looks like it's going to be a gain of 13 for the Curly Wolves. And it's going to be marked at the 26-yard line of the Bobcats.
Noah Cheatham back in the ball game, replacing Brendan White. Prescott has come out of the power set, doubles to the right. Long receiver to the left with Jalen Brown.
It will be a run up the middle. Has plenty of room, plenty of speed, breaks a couple tackles, and will run straight into the end zone for a Curly Wolves touchdown.
Number 8. I mean, we got hands on him, plenty of hands, but nobody's just rapid and tackling, throwing bodies.
Just got to show some more heart out there. Now the kick will be blocked by the Bobcats, so that field goal is no good. Brings the score to 14 for your Bobcats and 28 for the Curly Wolves.
With 6:15 left in the third quarter.
Got to do a better job on both sides of the ball.
To me, the Bobcats, we had a tie ball game in halftime. It came out flat.
Yep, no energy whatsoever. Something's got to give. I'd like to thank a couple of our sponsors here tonight for tonight's game. We got Texarkana Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, the Hope Branch, your local physical therapy business, striving to be as flexible and accommodating as possible to meet patients' needs. Also, UAHT. Hope Bobcats can attend UAHT for free their first year with the Hempstead Guarantee Scholarship. Got Noah Cheatham back deep to receive along with Trey Gomer and Braylon Smith.
I tell you, it would be nice. So Cheatham or Gomer would pop this thing, get us right back in here, get a one-score game.
And they're not scared to kick it deep, so it could possibly happen. And they will kick it deep, and that will be fielded by Cheatham. He just needs to take off running. He tries to break a couple tackles and does. Gets right at the 27-yard line. He receives the kicks and then goes full speed, but then he just stops.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
He got to see any little crease and just try and take it. I think he got, Cheatham has Charlie horses.
Yeah, that's not the first time he's came off limping a little bit. Hoagland in the game at quarterback with J.J. Gully, I believe, in the backfield. First and
doubles.
10. Will be an outside handoff to J.J., and he will be hit low for a loss of yards.
Yeah, Gully got to show a little more feet right there. Lower shoulders. That guy got down to his ankles.
Haywood checking into the game. Looks like he's going to be playing a little power back. We might get into a power offense right here. Yep.
Yeah. We got double wings. Well, actually, they're in the backfield.
Another handoff to JJ.
Finds the hole.
And makes someone pay for going low because he gets low with him. And that's going to be a big gain for JJ Gully. Looks like for about 10.
That's a good strong run out of Gully.
I think that was they're taking him out.
Either just a power back, but I like to see a little more wrinkle. Make someone miss. That one guy missing, he's gone.
Gomer checks in the game for Gully. You got to match that energy right here as they're about to send the house. Snap to Hoagland. There goes Gomer. Gomer has a big hole. And that's a big gain of about 25 on the play. That's what I was saying. He's got to match that same energy that JJ just gave.
And I thought he was going to be gone. That's a good run. And a little, it made one miss. And then he was gone. I thought he was gone.
All the way to the Curly Wolf 38 by Gomer.
And Prescott defense is not ready. Come on, let's go.
Another handoff to Gomer. Dances his way, has a couple blocks, breaks a tackle, and that's going to be plenty enough for another first down. Now this is the Gomer we all know. When he just runs the football. He's not thinking about bouncing outside. He's just finding the hole and it just exploding.
And I got to say, Jaquel is doing a good job of blocking. He's whooping this guy.
Our line is looking pretty good here so far. 1st and 10.
He got him sealed again.
Gomer breaks that tackle in the backfield. Breaks another one. Gets positive yards. That's huge.
Gomer showed good feet. That's what I like to say in the back. He's got those feet moving. They never stop moving. Makes someone miss, and he's always getting positive yards.
A little breath as number 15 checks into the game.
That's Joseph Santa Maria.
And he runs the ball pretty hard, too.
Is that Gomer down on the sideline?
He just needs a little break, yeah. Needs to take a breather.
So we have Santa Maria in at the running back spot.
He will be trailed. That's a good play by the Curly Wolves defense right there. That's number 15 that came from the secondary right there.
I think that's 24 also, the linebacker. I believe he's the linebacker.
So it's going to be 3rd and 6 on the play. 3rd and 7.
That's 24 playing the defensive end spot. Oh, excuse me. He's inside. Another one technique.
Pass play for Hoagland. Has a wheel route wide open. That's a big hit.
Oh, he took a shot. He's still on the he's up.
That's number 44? That's
yes,
Haywood.
That's Hayward.
Can't lob that ball.
You got to put it on the line.
You got to put it on it. You got to put everything on it and on a line. That's a dangerous ball. And if you do lob that ball as a receiver, you have to stop your route and break towards the ball and high point it. You have to, because with no momentum going towards the ball, you're going to get hit like that.
Right.
You have to bring momentum to the whoever's hitting you. That way it balances it out so you don't get killed.
Right. Well, I tell you what, Hoagland did a good job staying in the pocket, looking receivers off to find that one.
Yep. You just can't float that ball.
Can't float it.
Another pass play for Hoagland. Has someone wide open. Good blocking. Got some open in the flat. That's enough for a first down.
That's Skylan Brown. He fumbles the ball.
Fumbles it at the goal line. So that's going to be out of bounds at the 1.
At the 1. That's just that's our ball. They keep pointing the Prescott direction, but that's our ball. We fumbled it out of bounds.
It did look like he tried to toss it in the But that's a good way to cheat a few yards right there. So it will be out of bounds at the 1 yard line. And that's where they're going to have to mark it because technically it's a fumble.
I don't know if he can advance the ball. That's going to be the question.
Well, the official called it on a fumble.
Yeah, he does fumble, but he can't advance the fumble. He can't,
no. So it will be on the 4 yard line. As we are in that power set with Hayward at the power back.
Is it 1st and goal?
It is 1st and goal.
The give.
Give to Gomer. Gomer's going to get it.
He's in for the touchdown.
Bobcat touchdown. Big possession by the Bobcats right there. We had to answer back. We had to. Like I said, we're an emotional football team, so we're going to take this into the defensive possession right here.
I do believe so.
And
I
we're
really do.
We're going to have a big stop. Here comes the PAT for the Bobcats. I believe it's Hernandez to kick the field goal. Just under 2 minutes, 1:59 left in the third quarter. And with that, he shanked it.
Shanked it.
That will be no good. So it's going to be 20 for your Hope Bobcats and 28 for the Curly Wolves. Good job by our running backs right there.
That was a good job out of the Bobcats.
Really did a good job of getting that ball down the field. And Gomer had the long run, a couple good runs.
That touchdown will be sponsored by the First National Bank of Tom Bean, hometown banking with people you know. We'd also like to thank a couple of our game sponsors, Farmers Bank and Trust, Easy Banking for Busy Living. Visit myfarmers.bank and Ivan Smith Furniture, saving you more on the look you want. That's got to translate into defense right here because the Curly Wolves are going to come down. They're just going to run the football.
Well, Jonathan Hernandez set to kick the ball for the Bobcats. Defense, we got to step up. You know, we played good defense last week. We got to, if we can just duplicate what we did last week, we'll be in good shape right now.
Exactly. And there comes the kick. Pretty good kick to the right hash at the 20-yard line. Number 23 to receive the kick. Breaks a tackle, has a couple open holes, and gets to about the Curly Wolf 48-yard line.
Good return by number 23 for the Curly Wolves. Now we got to break down and make tackles. We have got to make tackles.
He does run the ball pretty dangerous. So, you know, when they teach you to run the ball, especially as a runner, he is a running back, you know, you never want to run up and down.
Right.
You got to have a little bit of athleticism in there because the more you run up and down, the more you can get stuck.
Yeah.
You know, that's a very dangerous way to run the football.
Well, the Bobcat defense is on the field right now. We got Braden Master at the nose guard.
We'll be bringing the pressure.
Pitch.
Xavier Fields gets in there. Number 9, Johnson, just refuses to go down.
And I tell you, Bello came in with just the way it ought to be done. I mean, he's a kamikaze.
Yeah.
He's coming in there, throwing his body.
Xavier Fields with the first to put hands on him, and then Sam Johnson as well. Number 52, Messer.
I tell you what, Messer stood that guy up and made him change directions, and then that's what defense is about.
That's right.
Sometimes you don't make the tackle, but you know he's not coming through my hole.
And that will be a gain of about 3 on the play, so it brings up 2nd and 7. Minute and 10 seconds left to go. They're still in that power set. Got doubles to the right with a single receiver. That will be another counter, and it will be just short of the first down as Bello again.
Another Curly Wolf down on the field. I think it's number 50.
Looks like 55.
55. Look like he's in pain.
Just under a minute to go, 55 seconds left. It will be 3rd and about 2 on the play. There's an injured Curly Wolf down.
Like Coach Clark getting his defense a good talking right now.
Yeah, with this stoppage in play, we'd like to thank a couple more of our sponsors tonight. We got Lance and Associates Real Estate, your hometown realtor, people you know, people you trust. Also, Texarkana Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, the Hope Branch, your local physical therapy business striving to be as flexible and accommodating as possible to meet patients' needs. And one more, we got UAHT. Hope Bobcats can attend UAHT for free their first year with the Hempstead Guarantee Scholarship. He is up and moving with a little bit of help. It looks like it's going to be an ankle injury. as he has one ankle in the air, hopping off with the trainers, trying to put a little pressure on it. Looks like it could be a little high ankle sprain.
You know, I was just watching Coach Clark talk to Braden Messer, and I saw him telling him, once you get him stood up, now you want to swim and get rid of him.
That's right.
He's doing a good job of stuffing that guy, and they're not able to run right there. They got to bounce it somewhere.
And initially, that's your first priority, is to make sure they cannot run through your gap.
And there he is
again.
Yes.
It will be enough for a first down. That's just because this running back is a beast. Refuses to go down. Sam Johnson in on the tackle. Let's get a couple more numbers. Joe Bello on the tackle. Xavier Fields and number 76.
Zion, excuse
I
me.
think that's Thornton, right?
Yeah, Zion, Jay-Z Thornton.
Jay-Z. All the way from Brooklyn to Hope,
Zion
Arkansas.
Thornton. I know around the schoolhouse they call him Jay-Z.
That's just a cramp.
I think Messer can stay a little lower, though. He's doing a good job. He's just getting a little high.
There he goes again. He's getting doubled this time. Good tackle right there by the safety. That's number 8.
Kesson White. Kesson came a long way to make that tackle. See, that's what I'm afraid that the Curly Wolves are going to do. They're going to bait us in, and they're going to throw over the top.
Yep.
Got to be real careful.
Yeah, that's what happened in the first quarter. You know, that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Speaking of the first quarter, the end of the third quarter, the score is 28 for the Curly Wolves and 20 for your Hope Bobcats. This is a great defensive stand right here.
It has been.
We need one big play early on in the drive. One big play early on in the set of downs. You know, first down, just get a big play right there. Make it harder because number 1 is their guy. I can tell right now their running back is their guy. He's there to get them big plays. He's hard to bring down. He's going to get you 4 yards every time he touches the football.
And I tell you what, he's carried the ball, I guarantee 30 times at least already.
With this stoppage in play, getting ready for the fourth quarter, I'd like to thank Heather Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation, providing your loved ones with the care they deserve. Also, the First National Bank of Tom Bean, hometown banking with people you know. And another shout out to the Hope Bobcat Band. The Hope Bobcat Band would like to give a big shout out to our amazing sponsors, Stephen and Julie Russell and Steve and Sue Atchley, for feeding our band students before the game tonight. Thanks to you, they're fueled up, fired up, and ready to bring the spirit. Thank you for supporting the sound of hope.
All right.
Bobcat defense back out on the field to start this fourth quarter. Curly was up 28-20. And the Bobcat defense has done a good job. But he bounced it to the outside and he got a chance.
Block.
And a good run by the,
They're not going to call it.
He got tackled out of bounds, way out of bounds. That's Kelson White.
Big gain of 18.
And I cheat him. I think he's locked up in cramps again. It may be cramps. I believe it's cramps. Yeah, it's cramps.
Yep.
He's out on the field right now. He's laying down.
Devontae Jones checks in. Yeah, he's hurting. Tell you what, Coach, I'd rather dislocate a shoulder than catch a cramp.
Oh no!
If it is one of them cramps that just ball up in the back of your calf, just go ahead and cart me off.
Yeah, they can be troublesome. But I never had a dislocated shoulder. I don't.
You ever had a shoulder stinger?
Not that I know of. No.
Okay, so like when you know what it is. Obviously, when you hit somebody on the top of your shoulder and it just hurts, and it never goes away. It just goes away with time. It's kind of like that, but you can feel your shoulder not in place. So it's the same pain, but popping it in is the painful part.
Yeah, well, it sounds spooky to me, so I don't.
Yeah, it's rough. I've only had one, but they say if you get one, it's easier to get more. So brings up 1st and 10 for the Curly Wolves at the Bobcat 22.
If we can just come on, defense.
Going to be
There's
another
the give.
inside handoff. Great tackle right there by number, I think that's 66.
That's going to be Jaquel Muldrew, number 66. And he grabbed him by the ankles. But you know what? Muldrew was 3 yards in the backfield to make that tackle.
Dominated that block, made the play in the backfield. It's going to be another good stop right there for the Bobcats.
That's 2 in a row.
2. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's see if we can do that 2 more, or at least 1 more time.
Yeah.
Force them to the field goal, maybe.
11 minutes on the dot here in this last quarter of play. Score is 28 for the Curly Wolves and 20 for your Bobcats as the Curly Wolves look to punch in another one.
Yeah, I think we need to start looking for play action right here.
Yep.
He's been feeding that guy that ball, and we've got a passing opportunity here. Better be careful. And there he goes.
It's going to be a read option.
That's
The
a read
quarterback
option.
keeps a big hit right there. And that is
J.J. Gully.
That's
Yes,
how
sir.
you come up and hit somebody right there. And that will bring up 4th down. 4th and 4.
That's Gully. He took his reach up and he came downhill and he wrapped him up. That's what you want to see.
As the crowd here tries to get going.
Correct.
4th and 4. It's going to be a run play. There it is. He has nowhere to go. Big time play right there by number 8, and that will be a turnover on downs. There is a flag on the play. But I think that's going to be one of these, Coach. And what I'm doing, y'all can't see, that's going to be a holding play.
And it will be a holding call.
Turnover on downs for the Bobcats. That's got to fire up this offense.
Bobcats got to get it going here. Good job, defense.
That's got to fire up this play. And that's Xavier Fields I want to see.
Yeah, right. Some of the defense that we saw last week.
That's exactly right.
Good job by our defense.
Bello with the big plays. J.J. Gully with the big play on that 3rd down. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats at the 15. 10 minutes and 7 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. 28-20, Curly Wolves over your Bobcats, but here comes the Bobcats on the opening drive after the turnover. They're bringing pressure from the backside. It's going to be a handoff. He's going to have a hole, and he breaks a couple tackles. He's still going. He's still going, Coach. He's up the sideline. He's still going. And no, he will step out of bounds. That's still all right.
I think he knew he stepped out of bounds, but God, what a run.
Might as well keep going. That's what you call something from nothing. He was hit 5 yards behind the line and gets a gain of 15. Sorry, Coach. That's a gain of 19.
Yes.
As he's all the way at the 34. Gomer said, I'm here to play. These last 2 weeks meant nothing. It's all about this rivalry game here against the Curly Wolves.
That was a good run, outstanding run, Gomer.
Another run by Gomer. Has a hole this time and gets up there for a good gain of 7. That's going to bring up 2nd and 3.
I tell you what, Gomer is turning his shoulders up the field instead of trying to get around to the outside, and that's making all the difference right now.
And he's going to walk off the field. Just needs a breather. I don't blame him. That's going to bring J.J. Gully into the backfield. Let's see what he does after that big hit on 3rd down just a second ago before the turnover.
Yeah.
Let's see how he breaks this run. In the power formation with Haywood, 2nd and 3. It's going to be a pass play. I like it. He is going to go deep for Jaden Brown. That will be tipped just in the double coverage. That was kind of scary, but a good ball. That was almost uninterceptable.
That's pretty good defense. I mean, that was a double team, and he tried to throw into the double team.
So it brings up 3rd and 3.
But Brown did go after the football, and that's what you got to do. You got to fight for that ball if you want to be a player.
Brings up 3rd and 3, and I don't see this going anywhere but JJ's hands. 9 minutes, 14 seconds left to go in the ball game. It's fourth quarter. It will be a little quick screen, and you can't. That's twice in a row. I don't understand why they don't bring him in closer or bring him in motion. You got to do something to bring him closer. We don't have nobody that can get that ball out there.
Well, I tell you what, the good read out of the defensive back to come up and make the tackle. And it's going to bring up 4th down. It forced the Bobcats into a punting formation.
That's just a questionable play called for me. That's me personally. That's just questionable. We've already tried it.
And the Bobcats don't have enough on the field.
There he is.
Field's coming in late.
Good punt by Hoagland. And it's going to stop right at the 27. Just why did I say 7? 23.
16 on the clock. And I think East Curly was going to get that 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Yep.
We have got to stuff it.
Yep.
We know what they're going to do. Let's stuff it.
They're going to run the ball. Well, this short stoppage of play, I'd like to thank Farmers Bank and Trust, easy banking for busy living. Visit myfarmers.bank. Also, Ivan Smith Furniture, saving you more on the look you want.
See, into the game for the Bobcats up front, we got 55 at an end.
That's going to be a short gain of 2 right there. Great defense.
Yes.
Might just be a gain of 1.
J.J. Gully on the tackle. And again, he wrapped up and put his body into it. That's
Haywood as well, Coach.
Yeah. I mean, I just love it when I see the body and the numbers going forward instead of trying to grab, but hold on.
Like the Nashville game, we were kind of moving horizontally and we weren't even thinking about going. But now, being the 3rd week of football, I think it's finally clicked. 2nd and 9, and that will be jumped offsides.
That's Messer a little excited.
I agree. Just got to watch the ball. You're right there over the ball. You just got to watch it.
I think right now the clock is in Prescott's favor.
Oh yeah.
They're going to take their time and use as much as they can to keep first downs going.
That's what we were saying earlier. We know what they're going to run. They're just going to run the ball. Great job by Xavier Fields. And Haywood as well.
And Messer. I tell you what, the Bobcats, they're not playing bad defense. It's just they give us a big play at the same time.
Every time.
Yeah, and it's killing us.
So it brings up 3rd and about 4.
33, 30-yard line.
And there will be a pass play, but there is nobody to throw to. Great defense right there by the Bobcats. Brings up 4th down.
It's going to force them to punt it.
They got to.
Yes, sir.
They got to. This defense is looking really good. And I believe that's going to be Braylon Smith receiving this.
Yeah, Braylon's dropping deep.
If they can just get a few good blocks right here, he's got the wheels. He can take it to the house.
I think we may be going after this thing right here, Coach. Ryan.
Yeah, 100%. Don't do nothing stupid.
Well, they're going to let him get rid of it.
That's a low punt. It's up to you. Take it. Good block. That's not a flag. Come on, ref.
Did he throw it?
No, he didn't. I was about to say that is not a flag. Great block
I didn't think
right
that's
there.
a great
That's
block.
number 7.
That's going to be Brandon White. Well, I tell you what, he's standing back there like he got something going on.
That's what I said. I thought I seen him throw.
He threw his bag for the.
Yeah, no, I thought I seen him throw his hat because he couldn't find the flag. But that will be good field position thanks to Braylon Smith.
Yes, sir. He
on the
picked him off.
45. It's smart. He kind of just crept in there.
Well, they're in the huddle like something might be going on.
No way. Yeah, they're
No,
not.
no.
They're not.
Good. So the Bobcats had a ball in the own 45 with 6:30 to go in the fourth quarter.
Do not get in a hurry. Do not throw up passes. Let's keep running this football. J.J. Gully on the handoff. It's going to be good for maybe a yard. So it brings up 2nd and 9. Do not be afraid to run this football.
Here, Xavier Key. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Xavier Key has made outstanding block, and he blocks so well. Sometimes he blocks after the whistle.
Yeah, I talked to him after getting those penalties for blocking after the whistle in Ashdown. He just wants to play to the whistle, and sometimes he gets so hyped up you can't hear it. But you got to do a better job of hearing it.
Well,
but you don't want to lose that aggressiveness, though.
Right. His guy was going up the field.
No, but what I was going to say is you do not want to be scared to run the football right here. J.J. Gully on the handoff. He's going to keep running, keep moving forward for a good gain of about 4. So it should bring up 3rd and 4. But you don't want to be afraid. Sorry, Coach.
Go ahead.
You don't want to be afraid to run this football because you want to burn as much clock as possible, too.
Right.
You do not want to give them because they're going to run the ball. You want to make them pass the ball.
Mm-hmm. Well, clock continues to run. 5:20 on it.
Let it run.
Midway through the fourth quarter.
Do not be afraid to run because they're thinking you're going to pass right here.
And he's back for the pass.
Nowhere to go. Good pickup by Gully. Good moving by Hoagland. And what's going to be the play?
Illegal men downfield. He held the ball. I mean, the lineman didn't know what was going on.
Cannot let that happen because that is a catch. He is standing on the marker.
Yeah. But I can feel for the linemen. They don't know. Do I need to go downfield and try and block? Do I stay here? It's a tough situation to be in.
It's a situational thing, Yeah. This situation in the game, no matter what, you want to stay in your protection. Just stay there, no matter what. So it brings up 3rd and 9. Now we must pass the ball. We have to pass the ball.
Right. We cheat him out of the ball game. We got, I think it's Kylan Brown into the slot.
I'll tell you what, I could see a little bubble screen right here to Jaden.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Well, he's going to go down the field.
And he has Jaden Brown with the catch on the first down. Big gain of 15, 16 on the play, all the way to the 36-yard line of the Curly Wolves.
I'll tell you what, that's outstanding catch right there. It's a better catch than it was thrown in, even though the throw was in the right spot.
And I love that ball.
Oh, yeah.
That ball was beautiful by a sophomore quarterback.
Yes, sir.
Gomer back in the game in the backfield with Hoagland. Don't be afraid to run the ball, and they will run the ball. There goes Gomer. Sticks his foot, plants, and thank you to the defensive tackle who slung him forward to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. But I tell you what, I like to see him plant his foot and try and take the ball into the hole instead of trying to run outside.
Don't lose 3 yards. Let's try to gain 1 or get back to the line. So it will be 2nd and 10. And look, Coach, the clock is running, but that is what you want.
Yes.
You want this to be the winning drive. You don't want, to put that much pressure on your defense, especially with a, offense that has been doing good all game long in the Curly Wolves. 2nd and 10. It will be a pass play. I do agree with this. Oh, Hoagland. I see what he was trying to do there. So the receiver slipped and fell, but he threw it.
Or did he slip and fall? I knew he broke his slide out.
He went ahead and threw it. There was a lot of contact. He was trying to draw that pass. He was trying to draw that pass interference call.
Okay.
So we'll bring up 3rd and 10 after that incompletion. Braylon Smith, the intended receiver.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I didn't know if he broke his route or what happened. I knew the ball was thrown downfield.
There was contact. The cornerback was playing very aggressive, but he did slip. So that was a good call by the official. There's a big rush right there on the blind side. Good job by Hoagland. Great block by Key. And he has a wide open Braylon Smith. He breaks a tackle, tries to break another one, gets all the way to the 6-yard line.
Down to the 6.
What a play by Trey Hoagland.
Great, outstanding. I tell you what, Trey looked the receivers off, and he found the guy open and got the ball to him just in the right nick of time.
Great job by Braylon Smith, though, too, Coach. He stayed inbound, so when this ball is set, the clock will run, and there it goes. This is 4 runs in a row.
Yes.
4 runs in a row if you're the Bobcats. On the 6-yard line. Come on, Gomer. 1st and goal from the 6. There goes a handoff to Gomer. And he's going to stick it up, get 3, gets 4.
Well, he's close to the goal line. Inside the 1, I believe.
Ends up getting 5 at the 1-yard line. Second and 1, 2 minutes and 30 seconds and counting. This is really what you need because now they have to pass the ball if we score.
Gomer in the backfield with
Gomer's getting his touchdown.
With Hoagland.
Gomer's getting his touchdown. There it is.
Gomer, and he's in. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Let's go, Trey.
Wait, what happened? He fumbled?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought the Curlywood was celebrating. All right. Let's touchdown, Bobcats. Whoa. That's a discussion. I'm not certain.
Once he breaks the plane, it's over.
Yes. Oh, yes.
In high school football, it's over.
Broke the play.
Once he breaks the plane, that is a touchdown. There's no way. No way. I'm getting.
What's the call here?
I'm getting ejected if I'm a coach. He breaks the plane. That's absolutely.
So what? Was it called a fumble?
That's absolutely terrible.
Why did they get the ball in the 20?
Yeah, why is the ball on the 20-yard line?
What's the call? They hadn't given an indication for a call yet. No call?
Called it a touchback.
A touchback.
There's no way he didn't break the plane from the 1-yard line.
Wow. Well, he was in. Oh, I don't get it. I thought he was in the end zone with the football.
So now 2 minutes and 10 seconds. And he will be brought down behind the line of scrimmage for a big loss.
And that's going to be Bello. Bello hadn't stopped playing. He's been playing since day one and still playing.
Now we got to start, burning timeouts. My mind is blown.
I'm trying to figure out why was it a touchback?
So they're saying he fumbled.
He fumbled inside the end zone.
Before he crossed the plane.
You're right.
Which is impossible.
I see now, yeah. Actually what they're saying, he fumbled the ball before he crossed the plane.
That's the official call, yep.
Yeah, so that's a touchback,
And then he landed on it in the end zone for
right.
a touchback.
I knew something was going on with those Prescott guys celebrating, and it looked like a Bobcat touchdown.
But I heard a fan say you cannot make that call from the end zone as the ref.
Oh.
There's no way, because it'll have to be the line judge.
Yeah.
They're the only ones that can make that call. But the call was on the back end zone judge, not the line. So therefore, you can't. I mean, that could cost the game.
Yeah. Well, it did just cost the Bob, and something happened quick here.
Yeah. Well, we get a big stop right there. Loss of 5. Look, well, 4 maybe. So 2nd and 14. Nope. 2nd and 15 on that loss. So we're doing good, and we do have 2 more timeouts left. So we just got to stop them right here. They're going to run the ball. We're going to burn timeouts. There's the reverse. There we go.
Good
Sam
play.
Johnson.
Johnson, I tell you what, Johnson is doing an outstanding job at that outside linebacker.
I mean, we were talking about this last week. Where did he come from? Because, for a while, Gomer was the outside linebacker. Another big loss. But you see, Coach, this is how our defense needs to play all game long. All game long. We'd like to thank Lance and Associates Real Estate, your hometown realtor, people you know, people you trust. Also, UAHT. Hope Bobcats can attend UAHT for free their first year with the Hempstead Guarantee Scholarship. As the Bobcats defense get out there and line up, it will be 3rd and 17 after another loss of 2 with 1:51 left on the clock. Prescott is leading 28-20 in the final seconds of the fourth quarter. Final minutes, rather, in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you what, the Bobcat defense they have made some great stands tonight, and this looks like it's going to be another one.
Yeah.
That offense has got to get going and don't make the crucial mistake.
Because here, what do you do right here if you're Prescott? I mean, you don't want them with great field position. You have to try to get yards right here.
I don't believe that throw the football.
Whoa.
I don't believe that throw the football.
No, I don't believe so either. They're going to give it to that big back they got. They're going to try to jump us off sides. They're in a power set. 2 receivers. There will be a timeout by Glass. It's a good job. They tried to get us to jump over the line. Good job by Bobcat defensive line right there. Coach, I'm still blown away.
I am too.
We know Trey Gomer. We know how he plays. He don't fumble just on a yard gain. There's no way. Without crossing that plane, maybe an open field, getting hit really, really hard.
Yeah, well, personally, I thought he was in the end zone with the football, but I don't know.
Wow. Even the officials out there like...
But I knew something odd was going on when I saw the Prescott guys celebrating, and then we're calling touchdown for the Bobcats. And evidently he fumbled the ball.
What a great game of football here tonight. Great rivalry game. This is what you expect. It's not what a lot of people expected. When I say a lot, I mean a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of people did not expect this game to be this close, this entertaining. I mean, the Bobcats have a great chance to win this ball game.
By far.
Even when Prescott, and there goes the pass. He has a guy open.
Oh, that's going to be.
And that will be the first down.
That's the one that's going to break us for. That's a good pass by the quarterback. He got the ball to the receiver. The receiver was open. And Noah was right there. Could have defended a little bit better, it looked like, but he was right there.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we got to bring that too high safety right there in that situation, that close to the goal line. They got to throw the ball.
Well, they're working clock now. I think they'll get it down where 90 seconds, and this, Don't take a knee. You can knee it out.
Yep, one timeout left. This is a turnover right here or a timeout and a.
Even if they take the penalty, they can still go into the victory formation.
Why is the play clock not started?
Yeah, I mean, they will when the officials. It's a dead ball right now.
Prescott. Why would
Well, they didn't want to take the penalty. It would have been a 5-yard play, but right now, on the whistle, a couple 30-second plays and it's over. 30 seconds,
Yeah, I assume a knee here and timeout.
I don't know how many times do the Bobcats have?
Just one.
Yeah.
So probably just knee here.
Yeah, 4 downs.
Either way, Coach, we've only given up 3 huge plays.
Yeah.
Against a team like Prescott. That's something to keep your heads held high. We've made big plays. Trey Gomer with an outstanding game. Jaden Brown with another outstanding game. Bello with a big game. Gully with a big game on both sides of the football. Sam Johnson with a huge game.
Well, we have seen improvement from the Bobcats every week. Even here, the Bobcats have showed a lot of improvement. And going into a conference play, we're going to need to show that we can play football.
Yeah. And being in a conference like ours, it's going to be a lot harder than we've seen tonight.
Yeah.
Some of the best teams in the state are in this conference.
Right. Well, just make sure we show a lot of pride here because they're going to take the ball and knee it.
Yeah, don't get no stupid penalties. I'm not going to say a name, but I'm looking at number 11 when I say that. I just know how much he cares about winning, which is not a bad thing when I say that. It's not a bad thing to care about winning. But don't get no stupid calls, no stupid penalties. Now, I like seeing that out of Messer.
Messer's just
trying to, call
finish the game off.
Yeah, finish the game.
Well, I don't think they got a.
Yeah, we got one more play.
They don't have to take a snap here. It's over.
Yeah. As the clock winds down here in Hope, Arkansas, Farmers Bank and Trust Field, home of the Bobcats. The Prescott Curly Wolves will end up winning this game 28-20. If you love football, you love high school football, this was one to see. This was a really great game, both sides of the ball for both teams. Bobcats just couldn't pull it off. There was a questionable call that was game changer. I'm not going to keep going over it, but we'd like to thank Heather Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation, providing your loved ones with the care they deserve. Also, the First National Bank of Tom Bean. Hometown banking with people you know. And once again, I want to thank the Hope Bobcat Band. Would like to give a big shout out to our amazing sponsors, Stephen and Julie Russell and Steve and Sue Atchley, for feeding our band students before the game tonight. Thanks to you, they're fueled up, fired up, and ready to bring the spirit. Thank you for supporting the Sound of Hope. Yeah, that's just heartbreaking right there. That's football. That's Friday Night Lights.
I mean, you say one play decided the ball game. One play decided the ball game. Yeah.
Literally. Now, again, we would have had the scoring at the 2-point conversion, but with our offense moving like that, there was no doubt in my mind we were going to do both of those things, and we would be in overtime right now. But
I think the Bobcats played a pretty good football game. Like I say, some things that we didn't do well. Dropped the football for one.
Yeah.
There were times we played relaxed. We wasn't into the ball game. But here later in the late part of the third quarter, fourth quarter, they came alive and played. And we got to play that way for a complete ball game.
And again, this is Prescott we're talking about. This was not supposed to be an easy game by whatever means.
Yeah.
We came out, we played really great football, like you said. But we're going to get out of here. We'll see you guys next week. I'm Ryan Hawley. I'm with Coach Ricky Rhodes. Thank you to Swark today, and we'll see you guys next week. Thank you.